Hi there, welcome to my channel. For those who haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe. And today it's a little off the beat from my normal stuff. You hear it running? It's skipping. I'm pretty sure it's a bad coil. So I'm going to bring it in. I bought some coils. And let's get on with it. I should have taken the snow off of it first. I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm sort of in a rush. Lighting's only so-so. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I've got to start by taking off this cover. Whatever I want is underneath this cover here. So they are two bolts here, they're 10 millimeters, they gotta come out. Okay, now you want to put your stuff where you're not going to lose it, right? So I have a little magnetic tray here, and I'm sort of going to stack them up in order of disassembly. Okay, so now this should come off, and there you have your intake plenum. Okay. You're going to need a pair of needle nose because you want to remove some of these clips here, and we're going to start it off by removing the intake snorkel. Okay. The intake snorkel is on the right side of the intake manifold. Okay. You can actually buy these on Amazon, right? Don't know how good a part it would be, but you can buy these off of Amazon. I bought a set of coils and a gasket set for this portion here, and the gasket that goes on the throttle body and the intake manifold. There's a gasket in there. It's just an O-ring, right? Rubber O-ring. So I'm going to need an 8 millimeter to remove these two clamps here. These two hose clamps. Remove this. You can, but you don't have to, remove your battery terminal connection. But it's good practice to do so, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to remove just the negative. There, I'm good. There's no power in the system. And if you want to make sure you can turn on your lights. That'll drain any kind of electricity that's left in a capacitor or something within the system, right? So I just turned on the lights, and as you see, nothing came on. That might be better. So I got to take this off, and to do so, I do believe I have to remove this one as well. This is just a breather hose, but I'm not sure what it's for. You just pinch the clip underneath and it just comes off. Okay, so I gotta take this hose off. Bleeds the exhaust fumes from the top of the valve cover, right? And this is sort of a pain to take off because you're gonna see me struggling a bit. There we go. Now these are another common failure part for this vehicle, right? Can you see it correctly? The boot actually tears over time, and it lets too much air into the system, right? It's just a rubber boot. I've replaced that already once, and now you got to remove your throttle body, and these are, nope, they're 8mm nuts. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and another one holding on to something else down there. And you do have to remove this clip here, which is part of the throttle body. No, it's a bleeder valve of sorts, but you do have to remove. It's the evap bleeder valve. Okay, so this has to come off. Okay, these have 2 coolant lines on them, but you don't have to remove them. Okay, that would just give you some headaches if you went that route. Now these are torque 10 Newton meters, and you'll see me torquing them later, but they're 10 Newton meters. Or one more somewhere here. There we go. I just have to remove these 4. And there's another one there, I believe. I think there's 5 of them on there. For those who haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe. And for those who have already, thank you. So I gotta put an extension on here to actually get in here and be able to unscrew this bolt. Okay, 3, and the final one makes 4. I might be wrong. I don't think there is another one. No, it's coming off. But there is one in behind here. And the gasket I meant is right here. See that little rubber nubbin up here where my thumb is? That's just an O-ring, rubber O-ring. So I can just push this aside. I can get at it. So I gotta get at this final one. And I don't think it's an 8. Nope. It might be a 10 or a 12. So I have a 10 millimeter here. Yeah, it's the 10. That one is torqued to 17 or 19 Newton meters. Okay. And it's back here. It ties the manifold to the valve cover. Okay, it's coming loose. I can undo it with my fingertips. The last time I took this off, I put anti-seize on the nuts and bolts. What a difference. Boys, I tell you. Always, never think you're never going to take something apart again. I changed the spark plugs and now I'm taking it off again to change the coils. Go figure. Okay, so there's another one back here. So there's only 2 on the back side. And there's this other hose right here, which goes to, looks like it's the EGR, not the EGR, but the positive valve current ventilation, PCV valve. Okay. And don't do like I did. You got 2 of the same length. That one was there and that one was there. If you mix them up with your front here, you're going to end up stripping your threads once you try to torque this down because they're longer. Now these 2 things can come off because you have to get underneath to get some bolts. Okay, come on. Now, don't forget to remove your oil dipstick, because you have to get in behind there. Now, I gotta get an extension and loosen off these 5 nuts. Okay, let's take these off. Now, the sequence for tightening them is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, in reverse order, I should start from the ends. And then this one. It's there somewhere. There. And here. And finally this one. So I'm going to get a magnet so I don't drop the bolts in there. Okay, so all I do is I put the magnet on the socket. And then, oh, not quite there yet. See, these are longer. Not by much, but they are longer. Okay, so I'm going to put these on that side, just to make sure I have my bolts in order of this assembly. One, two. Another one. That's four. Five over here. Six over here. There you go. And now I'm going to remove this final hose over here for the PCV valve. Come on. There we go. And do I have to remove anything else? Oh, there's one more in back here. Another vacuum line. Okay, so this should come off. And there we are. Okay, so now you're looking at the top of the engine. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 coils. I have to change these. Okay, they are a 10mm socket. Oh, that's what fell over here a few minutes ago. My pliers fell in here. I don't see them. Yeah. I'll be right back. So here are my pliers. Now, I have to set these screws aside. Coil 1. Alright, so I got these. They're a 4-pack. They come well packaged, right? I started off with this one. Now I want to take a peek. See that I didn't keep the boot. No, they're fine. Now I don't know what the torque specs are on these, but they're gonna go good and tight. Oh, they stamped the torque of the valve cover here. Oh no, it's the PCB torque here on the valve. They got a torque spec for it. Put an extension on here so I have a better feel for it. One. Anything fishy in there? No. You can't see. I see the connectors. Okay. Yeah, I see the metal. And this one. Same deal. So, I've been waiting for this. I had to put this off for a day. It's the gaskets for the intake manifold and the throttle body. They come as a kit. Okay. It's Felt Pro. Okay. That's the part number 97038. Okay. Okay, so this is the gasket here, and on this end is the other gasket I've got to change. Okay, I'm just going to open this. And gasket one. They come with little ribs to help hold it in place so it doesn't fall out, right, when you're trying to install it. And this one is the same way, it has a rib on it. Okay, and it seems to be double-sided. It doesn't matter which way you put it in. So, getting my pick set. And let's get this out of here. I don't want it destroyed in case I have to put it back in for some odd reason. But it was... It is stiff. It's not as rubbery as the other one. It's been through many heat cycles. Hot and cold, hot and cold. Now for this one, this seems to want to slide out, and it too has some oil on it. Let's flip this over. Hope it doesn't fall out. Seems to be holding. I can pull out these tissues that I have put in here. Okay. On there. I fix Okay. Okay, so it's 27 Newton meters, right? For these bolts down here. Now I'm going to do it in two sequence. I'm starting with 16 and then going to 27. And you got to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I'm just going to tighten down. Snug. Snug. And hit the one at the end. So now, okay, going for the click. Click. Crossed. Click. Oh, it worked. Happy, happy, joy, joy. there. Okay. Now for the other one over here, I can do it with an extension. That plenum is on there. Now, I think there's anything else I took off in the back here, other than this hose right here, I suppose. So I can actually pull up my clips. This hose has a clip right here. That's for the evap. And this one has a clip, my PCV valve. Right there. Down there. There. That's on there. Anything else back here? No. Oh, yes. Yes. This one goes on the intake back here. It's a vacuum hose for the vacuum boost, the brake booster. Good and tight. And now these bolts go 10 Newton meters on the throttle body. And tighten them in a crisscross pattern, like you would wheels on a car. Click. So that's on there. Manual on the web doesn't show the torque specs for these 4 bolts here. So just gonna good and tight. They're not critical parts, but you don't want to mess up the cosmetics right, of the engine. Okay, so those are good and tight. Now for the boot. If that don't fix it, the coils and the plugs, I'm going to change the map. Okay, so I've just finished putting on that and assembling the snorkel. So now I'm going to put on the cover. And then you can try it. My engine has been using up half a liter of oil in 8,000 plates, so that's pretty good. I can't see that. That's the problem with it. Is that on there? Now for the start test. For those who haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!